11:17 Barcelona will reportedly start spending the £199 million transfer fee for Neymar by activating the release clause for Real Sociedad centre-back Inigo Martinez. The 26-year-old has received rave reviews since making his debut for the La Liga outfit in 2011, and will cost the Catalans €32 million. They need defensive cover after Jeremy Mathieu left the club following the end of his contract this summer. Martinez in action against Neymar last season. Image REUTERS1110KYEVENT. PSG have posted a video of Neymar touching down in Paris ahead of his unveiling on their official Instagram account. The £199 million world record signing flew into the French capital from Barcelona airport after sealing his move to the French giants last night. https www.instagram.com Bibdo Halente can Bips 1100 here. Press Association Sport looks at the numbers behind Neymar's career so far. 3rd remains his best FIFA Ballon d'Or placing, when he came in behind Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo for the 2015 award. 7 caps earned for Brazil. 52 goals scored for Brazil. 2 Olympic medals won, 1 gold in 2016 and 1 silver in 2012. £105 million previous world record transfer fee and euros set when Paul Pogba joined Manchester United last year, which at the time equated to £89 million. 1 Champions League trophy won after Barcelona beat Juventus in the final in 2015. 5 major domestic trophies won with Barcelona, 2 La Liga titles and 3 Copa del Rey crowns. 0 World Cup games lost. Neymar missed Brazil's semi-final defeat by Germany in 2014 through injury. 105 goals scored for Barcelona in official matches. 186 competitive appearances for Barcelona. 175 height in centimeters of 5 feet 9 inches. 56,500 fans that attended his unveiling at the Nou Camp in 2013. Image AFP 1053 with his official unveiling set to take place in front of thousands of PSG fans this afternoon. Neymar has arrived in France and is on his way to the capital. The Brazilian landed at Le Bourget airport, and has been seen leaving the airport in a car heading towards Paris. His world record £199 million move from Barcelona was confirmed last night after he paid his own buyout clause due to La Liga refusing to accept the money from PSG representatives. Image of Getty Images 1019 Neymar is on his way to Paris after completing his world record £199 million move from Barcelona to PSG, but could soon be heading back to Catalonia. Spanish newspaper Sport, which has close ties to the Nou Camp, claims Barcelona and the former player could be set to meet in court to settle an outstanding €26 million £23.5 million loyalty bonus owed to the Brazilian. Under the terms of Neymar's Barcelona contract signed last summer, the 25-year-old and his representatives was due to be paid the sum on July 31 if he was still at the club. Neymar's deal was not formally completed until August 3, meaning, technically, he is owed the money. But Barcelona have not yet paid the sum and are prepared to fight against it. Sport claims Barcelona do not want to pay because they believe Neymar's deal with PSG was actually agreed weeks ago. With no agreement in sight, these two look set to meet in court. Image AFP licenses 0949 Neymar has paid an emotional tribute to former Barcelona teammates Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez following his £199 million move to Paris Saint-Germain. I wish you all the best. Thank you for these years of great joy and learning. I'm an accomplished guy for playing with you. One of the reasons I came to Barcelona was you at Lionel Messi, because I wanted to play with my idol and the biggest I've ever seen in football. I thank you for all the affection you had with me and everything I learned to look at you closely. There is no way. I am your fan and I will always admire you. Gordo at Luis Suarez 9 arrived bringing a huge joy and bringing us together even more. Who would say that 3 South Americans would work? I learned several things with you and the biggest one was to kick first. Ha ha ha. I wish you the best for you. I love you and I will miss you, especially basketball. Ha ha ha. And I also thank all my friends that I had these years. I arrived a dreamy boy, wanting to learn from you, and today I am a proud man to have had you by my side this time. May you never lose your humility, and may you always be happy. Tamo together. And the rest it's history. Image Denis Doyle 0911 The Brazilian is on his way to Paris.
Neymar was pictured at Barcelona airport this morning. He is due to be unveiled by PSG this afternoon. Image REUTERS 0828. Neymar hysteria has swept through Paris. PSG fans are queuing around the block to get a shirt with the new hero's name on. The Brazilian is due to be unveiled this afternoon. 0503 Last season's Premier League runners-up are set, however, to step up their interest in Schalke star Max Meyer. Spurs had an approach for the 21-year-old attacking midfielder turned down 12 months ago. Back then, he would have cost them over £30 million. Meyer has since refused to sign a new deal and, with just 12 months left to run on his current contract, has indicated he could move on for what would be a cut-price fee. He said, "I declined the contract offer because I was not satisfied with my personal situation. I just saw no chance to develop. I am completely open on my future. Let's see what happens. It is not the case that I will definitely go. I never said I would change clubs, let alone this summer. I just did not renew the contract." 0410 Tottenham are interested in Genoa forward Giovanni Simeone, the 22-year-old son of the Atletico Madrid boss Diego, who used to play with Spurs manager Mauricio Pochettino for Argentina. Simeone netted 12 times in his first 35 Serie A games last season and has impressed with his work rate, attracting the attention of Crystal Palace, plus Serie A sides Torino and Fiorentina. Although the 22-year-old has been brought to Tottenham's attention, the club have not yet made any move for him. Full story Hero 318 Diego Costa's lawyer has vowed to hold Chelsea accountable for forcing the striker out of the club. Ricardo Cardoso has threatened legal action and a transfer request after the champions vetoed a loan move to Italian giants AC Milan ahead of a January return to previous club Atletico Madrid, once the transfer ban ends. Cardoso said, "We're going to use all legal mechanisms to hold Chelsea accountable for this behavior, making it possible for Diego Costa to leave. Manager Antonio Conte will not have Costa anywhere near his squad, having axed the marksman by text message 2 months ago." Full story Hero 210 Monaco are to test Arsenal's resolve with a £45 million bid for contract rebel Alexis Sanchez. That is according to The Sun, who say the French champions will test the water with a swoop despite the Gunners' insistence Sanchez is not for sale. The Chilean has less than a year remaining on his current deal at the Emirates and wants to play Champions League football next term. But Arsene Wenger is standing firm and expects Sanchez to see out the remaining months of his contract. Here's all the rest of Friday's transfer gossip. Wenger says Alexis Sanchez is definitely staying at the club. Image Arsenal FC via Getty 0027 Harry Redknapp has promised he won't quit Birmingham despite the club's worrying lack of transfers. Redknapp kept Blues up in the final 3 games last season before agreeing a new 1-year contract after being promised major transfer funds. But City have only landed David Stockdale, Mark Robertson, Craig Endoy, and Redknapp said, "I signed for a year and I want to have a great year. My ambition is to be successful at Birmingham and have a great year, and then, if I enjoy it and they enjoy having me here, stay longer. The owners are very ambitious, but we have to find the players. The money is there if we can find the players. The owners have not said no, you can get this player. It has not been through lack of trying." 2234 Neymar has posted an emotional farewell message to Barcelona after completing his world record move to Paris Saint-Germain. The Brazilian has moved to the French capital for an eye-watering fee of £199 million, more than double the previous world transfer record. His representatives paid the release clause in full on Thursday afternoon and he rubber-stamped the switch on Thursday evening. But the former Santos man also sent a message to his dad in the Instagram upload asking his father to support him, while hinting he went the wishes of his parent by opting to leave the Nou camp. Read more here. 2129 PSG President Nasser Al-Khelaifi hailed Neymar's mentality and strength of character after the Brazilian sealed his switch to the French capital. Neymar says the ambition, passion and energy of Paris Saint-Germain is what drew him to the club. The Brazilian has completed a world record £199 million move from Barcelona after his representatives paid his buyout clause in full on Thursday. Al-Khelaifi said, "It is with immense joy and pride that we welcome Neymar Jr. to Paris Saint-Germain. Neymar Jr. is today one of the very best players in world football. His winning mentality, strength of character and sense of leadership have made him into a great player.
He will bring a very positive energy to this club. In 6 years, we have built a very ambitious project that has already taken us to the highest level of national and European football. Today, with the arrival of Neymar Jr., I am convinced that we will come even closer, with the support of our faithful fans, to realizing our greatest dreams. Read more here. Image Getty 2108. Neymar has completed a world record move to Paris Saint-Germain. The French side have activated the €222 million clause that has sealed the former Santos man's Nou Camp exit, but where does that leave the Catalan side? With less than a month to go until the end of the transfer window, the Blaugrana need to act quickly if they are to bring in a replacement. With plenty of cash in the back pocket, the La Liga giants will be able to flash the cash and overspend as they bid to bring in a big name to ensure Ernesto Valverde has a fighting chance to challenge Real Madrid. Philippe Coutinho has attracted serious attention at a £70 million bid, but Liverpool remain determined to keep the Brazilian star. Here are 5 potential replacements for Neymar that Barcelona could move for in the next few weeks. Image 2017. Getty Images 2059. Neymar has been talking after completing his world record move to PSG. "I am extremely happy to join Paris Saint-Germain," said Neymar Jr. after signing his contract. "Since I arrived in Europe, the club has always been one of the most competitive and most ambitious, and the biggest challenge. What most motivated me to join my new teammates is to help the club to conquer the titles that the fans want." Paris Saint-Germain's ambition attracted me to the club, along with the passion and the energy this brings. "I played 4 seasons in Europe and I feel ready to take the challenge. From today, I will do everything I can to help my new teammates to open up new horizons for my club and to bring happiness to its millions of supporters around the world." Image Getty 2051. It's done. Neymar has joined PSG. World record, £199 million fee. Wow. 2035. PSG are teasing us now. A video has appeared on the Twitter feed which signs are off simply "He's coming. It's happening, folks." 1958. Have you managed to get your head around the idea PSG paying £190 million for Neymar yet? US neither. The frankly ludicrous amount of money Barcelona are set to receive for the Brazilian star is just too much to compute. Not only will this be the biggest transfer fee in the history of the game, it will more than double the existing world record Paul Pogba's £89 million move from Juventus to Man United. And that's before we even get started on the insane nature of Neymar's reported £515,000 per week wages. However, as mind-boggling as the 25-year-old's salary will be when he moves to the French capital, it is most definitely the financial fair play baiting transfer fee which has really got football fans gasping for air. Whether it's £197 million, £198 million, or £199 million, the variable nature of exchange rates means the €222 million converts differently each day. You can now get the following things for the price of one Neymar. Read more here. Image 2017. Getty Images 1929. Very swift from Barcelona's media team, who have already removed Neymar from the squad list on their website. Less than an hour after the news broke of Neymar paying his own release clause, they have removed his profile from the squad page. So it seems, once and for all, Neymar has played his last game for Barca. 1849. Yes, we're sure you're having a great day, PSG fans. The deal is on the cusp of being completed and the French club have tweeted a simple winking face and thumbs up from Marco Verratti. Cool as you like. 1831. Arsene Wenger has warned Neymar's £199 million switch from Barcelona to PSG is what happens when countries own clubs. Speaking ahead of Sunday's Community Shield meeting with Chelsea, Wenger claimed the Brazil superstar's world record move has left clubs such as Arsenal unable to compete financially. The Gunners' boss said once countries own football clubs, everything is possible, and it has become very difficult to respect financial fair play. We still live with rationality. We are not the only ones. I think 99% of the clubs do that, but of course we cannot compete at that level. PSG are owned by Oryx Qatar Sports Investments. The president Nasser Al-Khelaifi was congratulated by France President Emmanuel Macron at a charity event yesterday, Thursday. Neymar is expected to be unveiled in Paris within the next few days. Wenger broke Arsenal's transfer record this summer for less than a quarter of Neymar's fee, spending £44 million on striker Alexandre Lacazette. But he described Neymar's move as beyond rationality. He added, "We crossed the £100 million line last year and only 1 year later, we're crossing the £200 million line. When you think that Trevor Francis was the first £1 million player and that looked unreasonable, that shows you how much distance and how far we have come, how big football has become. It's beyond calculation and beyond rationality." Image David Price 1800KY event Neymar has paid his own €222 million Barcelona release clause to force through his move to Paris Saint-Germain, the club have confirmed. A statement said on Thursday afternoon Neymar Jr's legal representatives visited in person the club's offices and made the payment of €222 million in the player's name with regards to the unilateral termination of the contract that united both parties. As such, the club will pass on to UEFA the details of the above operation so that they can determine the disciplinary responsibilities that may arise from this case. Read the full story here. Image EFE1718. The lawyers of both Neymar and Paris Saint-Germain appear to have just touched down in Barcelona. They are set to open talks with Barcelona and La Liga over the world record transfer of the Brazilian superstar. The Liga refused to accept the release clause earlier today and they will likely put up a fight during the next stage of negotiations. 17:04 The Parc des Princes is getting prepared for the arrival of Neymar. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be getting the stadium set up in preparation for a presentation. Fans are likely to be allowed into the stadium to greet the new arrival if their deal gets completed. 16:24 Well, the English non-league clubs are at least having a bit of fun with the transfer saga. North Ferriby United have put the Photoshop skills to good use to announce the arrival of Neymar. They joke that season tickets are now at a cost of £2.8 million to purchase. Surely Neymar would be buzzing about the weekend's trip to Curzon Ashton, right? 15:45 Ivan Rakitic has paid his goodbyes to Neymar with a social media post. He says that he will miss having the Brazilian around in the Barcelona changing room but that he cherishes the memories. Rakitic wrote, "Best of luck in your new adventure, bro. We'll never forget all the great times we've had in these last 3 years together. I'll miss you but I'm sure you'll do great. Big https www.instagram.com Bill 5 Glen taken by Ivan Rakitic 1510. The French League have released a statement criticizing La Liga's attempts to block Neymar's move to Paris Saint-Germain. They claimed that they want Neymar to move to Ligue 1 and will be supporting PSG in their attempts to complete the deal. The statement said the LFP is surprised and does not understand the refusal of the Liga to simply accept the payment of the release clause of the player Neymar. The LFP asks the Liga to abide by the FIFA rules and its responsibilities. The LFP supports Paris Saint-Germain and wishes Neymar to join the Ligue 1 championship. The legal services of the LFP are in support and at the disposal of Paris Saint-Germain so that the Neymar contract is approved as soon as possible. Image AFP